This is Sonali with Love Life Coach XO. Today's question is coming from one of my friends actually. She asked me to share it with you all because she felt it can help others who are going through the same. And many of you are. She says, my husband and I have been working from home since this pandemic thing started. I am finding it hard adjusting to having him in the house all the time. It has affected our physical intimacy as a result. We are talking less, there is no personal time anymore. I sense a tightness between us. Our children even feel that mommy and daddy are not the same as before. I feel a little lost here. What can we do? I miss his affection. I miss our laughs. Yes, my friend, I totally understand that. Seeing each other's face at the end of the day after work is quite different from seeing each other all the time. Many couples are feeling trapped inside the house. So try not to step on each other's toes when you are under the same roof 24/7. You have been spending quantity time with your partner instead of quality time. I want both of you to ask yourself, what do you prefer? Quantity or quality? It's normal to get on each other's nerves as you're probably never spent this much time together like you are now. This pandemic, I tell you, is creating havoc. But not to worry, we can always find ways. Have you heard that saying, it's not the strongest of the species that survives, not the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. So it all depends how much you can adapt and how you navigate through the tough times. Now, if you are one of those who are listening to the negative news on TV and the uncertainty about what the future holds, let me tell you, it doesn't help to encourage positivity within your home. I would say limit your media time. Also, be aware of your partner's need for personal space and respect it. Everyone's level differs on the need for the independent time and closeness, because those differences can give rise to arguments. Then it will hurt yours and their feelings. It will make you anxious when you feel you don't have any control anymore over things. If, for example, having a personal time and not wanting to be part of every activity is of utmost importance for your mental sanity and the relationship, let your partner know. You need to communicate that in a clear, calm, and loving manner. They won't know until you tell them. It doesn't work that way. Doesn't matter how long you've been together for. It is very easy to get into a blaming game. I don't want you to get into that. And then emotions run high, conversations get heated up. So if that happens, push a pause button and resume later. Give each other some space to process it, to calm down. The mind is very important. Everyone has a different way to calm themselves down. Some like to clean, some organize things around, some go for a walk or a drive, some listen to music, some make art, some read, some talk to family and friends. These are just few examples of different positive ways you can calm yourself down. I will tell you from my experience, this works so well. For instance, if I decide to organize something, I'm not just organizing, I'm rerunning the whole thing in my head and understanding what went wrong. It doesn't take much for me going from an aggravated state to a calm state. The activity serves a double purpose. Your things get organized and it brings self-awareness and clarity. If there's something big and lingering, then making art helps me. I'm a huge advocate of art and the healing power of art on mind, body, and soul. All these paintings that you see behind and all my videos are all mine. I'm also a professional artist, by the way. That's one of my ways to express myself. Okay, back to you. During this challenging time, keeping the romance alive is important by intentionally putting time, effort, and little creativity. All right, a lot of creativity for some. You can keep your relationship strong and romantic. These gestures have to be everyday gestures and not just for one time or once in a lifetime thing. Through these actions, you are expressing your fondness and appreciation for your partner that are essential for, feeling close and connected. But there are no fixed set of rules, how to keep your romance alive. I will tell you some of the things that you can do to give affection and receive affection to keep the spark on. Every couple is different, so whatever works for you, do that. It just needs some effort from both of you. First of all, get to know your partner, what type of gestures they would appreciate. In other words, know their love language. I'm saying this because many of you don't even know that, what your partner prefers. You assume that your partner will like receiving love in a certain way. Let me give you an example. If your partner's love language is words of affirmation or let's say physical touch, but you are showing your love and affection by gifting them, that will not work. Don't choke them with your gifts. But if you know how your partner likes to receive love, you can better equip yourself to express your affection and receive affection. Then you will make a conscious effort to verbally praise and appreciate them. So, find out what's your partner's way of receiving. Alright? Second, send them a lovey-dovey message in the middle of the workday, even if you're in the same house, even if you're in the same room, even if you're sitting across each other. Trust me, it'll bring a smile on their face. Romance doesn't have to involve grand gestures. It can be made of small moments like saying, I love you, or showing your gratitude by saying, thank you, in a very loving way. Say when your partner makes coffee or tea for you in the morning. That'd be nice, right? Third, prepare something for your partner that they like on a weekend morning. If you're not big into cooking, try it. There's always a first time. Who says if you don't cook means you can never cook? You can do anything if you want to. Plus, your effort of trying will be appreciated. Fourth, this one cracks me up. Do something that your partner usually does, like some chore that you're not used to and that your partner does on a regular basis. Say, if you're not in the habit of cooking, that would be a dreaded chore for you. But it will do wonders if your partner's knees go weak on acts of service. By the way, acts of service is one of the love languages, meaning a way of expressing and receiving love, just like praising your partner that I mentioned before. Fifth, take time for little hugs and kisses during your work hours, like when you're taking a break for a stretch or going on your coffee, tea or lunch break, or just because. Sixth, physical intimacy. Physical intimacy is incredibly important to maintaining romance and deep emotional connection with your partner. It can get challenging if your kids are constantly around. So you don't have to make it always sexual. It can be going for a walk, holding hands, cuddling on the couch. These are just a couple of examples. You can do other things. But prioritize sex together by talking openly about your desire levels. After all, it's a feel-good hormone. Seventh, try something new together. You can do something new even though are inside the house, meaning doing something that you may not do otherwise on a regular basis, like play a board game or make a puzzle or make a meal together. Done? 8th, go all out and create a date night for yourself. Dress up as if you're going out to a nice place. Cook if you want to, or you can order food from outside. If you like to dance, play some nice music. Create an ambience for romance. I know you will laugh and will say, that's a lot of work. Who's going to do that? You never know what it may lead to. Trust me, it'll be worth it. And you can thank me later. And when you do that, keep your phones on silent mode and out of sight. This date night is supposed to be creating and maintaining a romantic connection and be the stress. Alright people, if you don't know what right things to say or how to phrase or how to get your partner involved, schedule a session with me. I will assist you in navigating your relationship during this difficult time so that you can have your affection back from your partner. Enjoy your time together, laugh together, rather than seeing it as a curse. I would like to know what are you doing to keep your romance alive? Please feel free to share them in the comment section below. I would appreciate that. Thanks for watching. See you later.